guys, it's Lee. Welcome back to my channel and to this first month end warming, empties and all the good stuff video. So yeah, this is the first time I've combined what I've warmed and what I've finished off into one video. So I'm going to see how it goes. For me personally, it has kind of worked better because it has given me more time through the month to actually do stuff that I needed to do. So I'm just doing this now before I kind of go and start / carry on packing for holidays, because I only have tomorrow before I fly on Tuesday. So I'm really not sure how I'm going to do this, because of the fact that some stuff I've used up, some stuff I haven't, I've just warmed it. Some stuff is non-scentsy, as in like non-wax as well. So I think I will just rummage through the box, try and pull out the waxy things first and then leave the non-waxy type things till the end and just see how that goes. And it's probably going to take more space than usual because of the fact that, you know, usually it's just through the week or on the weekly update, it was like just the space needed for the stuff I'd warmed that week. And then on the month end empties, obviously there was less space because there was less stuff finished. Well, potentially less. Well, no, there wasn't really less stuff finished. I think the amount of stuff finished is fairly consistent, but obviously I need like the space here for stuff I finished and stuff I've just warmed. So that little rumble over. So some of the stuff I've been warming this month, Pink Apple and Nectarine from the Summer Brick collection. Really enjoyed this one. So Pink Apple and Nectarine is pink apple and golden nectarine dance in a field of wild poppies and lush sugar cane. And it is a nice one. It's one I'm not rushing to use it up, but then I'm not kind of holding on to it either. Then another, actually I think these are the 4 bricks first of all. So then there was this one, which is Summer Berry Melon, again from the Summer Brick collection. So this is cassava melon, strawberry, raspberry and pineapple burst on the scene in a fruity and fun sensation. And yeah, it's nice. I'm not as keen on this one. So this is one I might try and use up, just because I do have other ones that I prefer and, you know, ones that I want to hold on to a bit longer. Though I might try mixing this one, we'll see. Then I warmed through some skinny dipping. So this is fresh green apples perfectly harmonised with refreshing melons and juicy pears. And this one, it's one I had from Naomi in Canada. And I do really like skinny dipping. It's one that if we had it over here, I would have considered clubbing it, or certainly getting more of it. I mean, I have had it for 18 months, over 18 months, and I have only actually warmed 2.5 brick cubes, which is less than a bar, so that said, maybe not. Though, the new Disney Dumbo Soar High Through the Sky, it's not the same skinny dipping, but it really does give me similar vibes. And I think I actually prefer this because it's a bit fresher and a bit lighter. So this is one that, while I did say wasn't going into my club, I am kind of considering it. I don't know. No, it's not available for general release until next week, I think, anyway. So it's one of those where I might just give it a go, see how it goes. If I find that I am reaching for this more often, then yeah, I might add it to club, grab a few bars, and then maybe get another brick if they re-release the brick later on. So, soar high above the clouds where thrills and delights abound. With apple, melon, magnolia, and candied fruit. For me, this isn't one that I don't immediately think floral. I'm not sure I even get any magnolia from it, so did really enjoy that one. Then, as I said, I'm going to try and stick with the wax type products first. So as I get through, I may end up having to rummage a bit more. So I did do a little mix of Unicorn Kisses and Lavender Violet. So Lavender Violet is a swirl of sweet spun sugar, takes garden grown lavender and violet to alluring marshmallow depths, which was mixed with Unicorn Kisses. This fantasy making fragrance proves that anything's possible with pink watermelon, cherry lollipop and rainbow rose. That was mainly because Lavender Violet, to me, it's nice. It has really gone a funny, funky, greeny, browny colour. And it's a nice scent, but I just fancied something a bit different. And mixing it with Unicorn Kisses was really a good choice. Unicorn Kisses is currently in clearance for the UK. It's only just recently been added, but I'm not doing like I've done in the past and stockpiling it and then taking it out of my club, because I do absolutely love this one. So I would rather pay full price for it and not have to store a shit ton of bars, which I do now kind of wish I'd done with around the campfire, but you know, we make these choices, then we have to live with them. Then I warmed through some pumpkin cashmere that Michael very kindly sent me. So this is surround yourself with a captivating combination of warm cinnamon, bountiful pumpkin and cosy cashmere woods, which I believe is October's scent of the month. And I absolutely loved this one. It's such a nice, comforting, warming spice blend with the creamy, almost fresh pumpkin. It's not heavy on the spice. I kind of get, I don't really get much cinnamon. I would have said it was more kind of like nutmeg and clove. But I did really enjoy that. That's one that I would be very tempted to add to the club, because it is such a nice scent. But we'll see, I need to try and manage my club. Then I finished off my Tinkerbell Sweet and Sassy. So this is Feisty Tangerine, Lush Kiwi Fruit and Cucumber Blossom. Take flight with a magical dash of whimsical musk and pixie dust. Now this to me smelled a bit like a lemon polish. I don't know why I had lemon polish from this, but for me it definitely had lemon, almost like Mr. Pledge polish vibes. But I did enjoy it, but like I said, it did remind me of polish. Then I finished off my bar of pumpkin spice from Waxify Candles. So the warm spicy scent of pumpkins baked in cinnamon, clove and nutmeg. It was nice. I much prefer pumpkin cashmere, so that's just my personal preference. Then let's see what else I have in here. Finished off my bar of toasted marshmallow. So this summer staple goes gourmet, with hints of smoked caramel and vanilla bean malt. And this is one I've had for quite a while, almost 2.5 years. It's one that I never, it's one that I never really reached for very often, but glad that's used up. Then I I will end up having to fish and brummage and fish. But maybe should have got these out and sorted before I started, but I didn't. So I finished off a Fox and Flame Parfum de Santal. So this one, there's no scent notes for it, no, but it's a very fresh, spicy, almost like perfumey, incensey scent. Really enjoyed that one. Then I finished off my Lemon Drizzle cake from last year's Easter collection. I was never really that fussed on it. To me it was a bit of a boring scent. It was nice, just a bit boring. So this was lilac sugar and vanilla icing drizzle adds sweetness to lemon butter cake, and yeah, I'm just glad it's gone now. Then I warmed through some Forever 4. So this is baked pumpkin and cinnamon sticks celebrate the sweetness of the season with a dash of brown sugar. And I also really liked that one. But they're both strong contenders to be added to my club. This one did go in my club as soon as it was available. It's slightly heavier and a bit deeper than Pumpkin Cashmere. I think I would really struggle to choose which of those two because they are so nice. Yeah, so they will both be in my club for a little while. Then I think I will maybe in the spring decide which of these two to take out. Then I finished off my Disney's Frozen 2, The North Calls. So this is an empowering mix of berry and grapefruit, lily of the valley and a touch of marine urge you to discover the truth. And while it was nice, it was very light, and I only really had any decent performance from a tea light warmer, which was disappointing because I had high hopes for this one. But again, that's one that's now used up. Then I warmed through some Chamomile Daisy from the Life's a Garden collection. And I don't have the scent description for this, but it's basically what it says. It's very much a floral. It does kind of smell, to me, probably more like daisies than chamomile. But I'm not 100% certain what chamomile smells like anyway, so let's see, were there more wax melts in here? Yes, there are. Let's just fish them all out. So, yeah. Oops. I'm saying fish them all out. I'm not sure I can actually get them all at once. Oops. But let's try. I may have to return for round 2. If I've missed any. No, actually I think I've got them all. Let me just pop these non-wax melts back in the box just out of the way. So then I warmed through some Disney villains, Ursula's Poor Unfortunate Souls. So an alluring potion of wild blackberry, scarlet raspberry and bubbly goji berry wrapped up in a vengeful vanilla silk will leave you spellbound. Absolutely love this scent. But again, it's one that I find really, for me, it doesn't perform very well. Certainly not less like the North Calls. It's in a tea light warmer. I think it was definitely stronger now it's been left for a while. This bar I had in May 2022, so it has sat for quite a while. I do think that has helped just intensify it a little bit. But as much as I would like another few bars of this, I'm not going to for now, and when it does get re-released again at some point in the future. If it gets re-released at some point in the future, then I will probably pick up another bar. But I know that it's hard to get any decent performance from it, so I'm just leaving it for now. Then I finished off a bar of lemon sorbet, which is fresh cut lemon and grapefruit zest sweetened by sugar cane. And that is a really nice one. I do like lemon sorbet. Then I warmed through some Dutch apple bread, which is fresh sliced apple tossed in warm cinnamon, brown sugar and rolled oats. Now this one for me, I don't think it smells anything like I expected. I almost expected like a sweet, slightly spiced apple scent. I don't get any bakery notes from it. To me, it's almost like a kind of like a cologne-y type scent. So it was very nice when I warmed it, but it's not one that would, I think one bar is enough of it for me. Then I finished off my bar of Soda Pop Shop by Southbound Candle Co. Sorry. So this is classic lemon lime soda pop blended with sugary strawberry soda and fizzy orange soda. Absolutely love this. Love this scent. Do really like that. I've had this coming up to 2 years now. I do have a bag of chunks that Naomi very kindly sent over for me, so I will start working through those as well, because I've kind of decided that if I really like a scent, what's the point of kind of storing it and risking it going bad and then kind of not having it? Why not just warm it and enjoy it while I have it? Then I warmed through some Pinkberry Fluff, which is pinkberry, marshmallow and vanilla bean swirl in an airy, irresistible combination. And it's nice. It's kind of like a generic sweet scent. It was nice, wasn't over wowed with it. So for me, it's very much a one bar is enough. Then I finished off some gingerbread wax melts from Angel Scents, and yes, they smelled like gingerbread wax melts. Not unpleasant, they were nice. Then warmed to some 29 High Street from Hayden Row Candle Co. So yeah, this is supposed to be reminiscent of the Lush stores. If you're in the UK, I think almost everyone in the UK knows of Lush, and kind of that very strong, almost overpowering scent every time you walk past a store, which I think the flagship store is 29 High Street in Poole, so hence the name. But I do really like that one, but I'm not going to hoard it, I am going to use it. Then I finished off some Fireside from Callan Candles, which is really nice scent. Then I warmed through some Arabian Princess from Callan Candles, which is really quite difficult to describe. I think it's got almost like blackcurrant hints, but that was really nice. Or they were really nice, I should say. Then I used a Potesta pot of Enchanted Woods, which is luminous amber and hints of creamy coconut meander through a mystical forest of sandalwood and birchwood. So I have been trying to use up some of my tester pots. Not overly successfully this month because I've only done 3, but I do have more in my Let's Get Them Gone basket. Then I used up one of my cranberry and tinsel. So this is mulled cranberry, Siberian fir needle and cedarwood sparkle and shine. And again, that was a nice one. And then lastly of my tester pots was Just Breathe. So this is Breathe Deeply as Soothing Eucalyptus, Zesty Lemon and a medley of mints, Comfort and Rejuvenate. And this one is very much feels like it would clear your airways. Almost like a sweet version of Vicks Vapor Rub. That's kind of how I thought of it. Then I warmed through some Wizarding World from the Harry Potter collection. So this is sparkling citrus and green apple illuminate mahogany woods, while vanilla and a touch of amber add warmth and charm. And this was nice for me. It's almost like a more masculine scent. I think it's nicer warm than cold. But for me, I think I'm happy with just this one bar. I may buy another bar at some point in the future, but it certainly wouldn't be high on my list of ones to repurchase. Then I finished off a Fox and Flame Dark Honey and Tobacco, which was a really nice scent, slightly creamy, slightly sweet from the dark honey. So there was that one. Then I warmed through some Better Homes and Gardens Fir Balsam and Plum. So this is plum, blackberry, currant, fir balsam, clove, thyme, amber, applewood and tonka. And this was really nice. It is a really nice, almost perfect for very early autumn, because it's kind of got that slightly autumnal vibe while still having almost like summery notes. Did really enjoy that. Then I warmed through some Owen Drew White Linen and English Lavender, and it is like almost a fresh laundry scent with a hint of lavender floral. Really enjoyed that one. Then lastly, from the wax melts, I warmed through some Breakfast in Paris from Olia Candles. There's no scent notes on this, but it is almost got like slightly sweet pastry, almost chocolatey scent. Really enjoyed that one. Then on to some non-wax stuff. No, some non-wax melt stuff. I will do the candles first, because let's stick with the wax theme first. Yeah, so I used up a Kringle Candle Bayberry votive candle. That was really nice. I do like these. I really like the fact that all the Kringle candles are white. So you can use them in any kind of glass candle holder. I tend to use my small diptyque candle holder or candle jar. This is actually the bayberry one now. I'll wash that out and use it again with another candle. Then I finished off one of the previous Christmas holiday diptyque candles, and this was Amber Plume, and it's a very, very nice amber scent. Did burn really well. If I hadn't blown it out when I did, I would have probably had another few hours burn out of this. Unfortunately, when I went to relight it, it was too low to relight and sustain the wick. But I do really like that one. Excuse me. I finished off a jar of Teakwood and Amber by Nicola Candela, which was a limited edition one that was done, I think, for Iggy Box a few years ago. And that was a really nice candle, and it burnt really well right to the very bottom. Then I finished off another diptyque candle, and this is one I've had a while. It was a free gift with purchase, and the box has kind of gone a bit off colour. But this was Lise, which is the lily scent, and again burnt really well right to the very bottom. Slight residue on the glass, but on the whole burnt really well. Then let's see, last wax item is a sea salt and lavender 3-wick candle from Homeworks. Now this one did kind of struggle a bit at the start. It did start to tunnel, and then it kind of just rectified itself, which I do find does sometimes happen with Homeworks candles. At the start you can be like, oh, this isn't burning well, and then all of a sudden, poof, it just sorts itself out. So it was that one, and the scent notes for this is lavender, sea salt, blue sage and seagrass, and I did really enjoy burning that one. Then I started, I should say, a pack of scented cotton cleanups. So they've now been decanted into my box. I shoved a blackberry sandalwood scent circle in the car, and this has been in there for a couple of weeks now, and it still smells really strong. And these are currently still in clearance at the time of recording this. And then I started off my Fall Into Love Sunflower Fragrance Flower. Really like the colour changing thing they've done with these, with the orange oil. It does look really, really nice. I'll add a photo in kind of around here somewhere of what this looks like now it's absorbed all the oil. Then I finished off my Molten Brown Ultra Smooth Coco de Mer Bath and Shower Gel. Really like this scent. It's a really almost luxurious, decadent scent. Really enjoyed using that. And again, I've had a couple of Molten Brown shower gels for a while. I'm like, why am I keeping them? Let's just use them and enjoy them while I can. Then I finished off my Luna Scentsy hand cream. Really like this one. Though it did seem to start to go a bit thin and runny towards the end, so I think it was just kind of coming up to needing to be finished off. And the Luna is jasmine, sweet pea, berries and sandalwood. Then I finished off my Red Pear and Pomegranate washing up liquid. This washing up liquid generally lasts ages, it's so thick and strong. Finished off, my Diptyque satin oil for body and hair. This was a sample I had back, I think it was last year. And I was like, what do I do with this? I mean, I don't really use oily products on my skin. So, and at the time I was like, well, I didn't really have much hair. But I did use this on my beard, just because I bought beard oil, and then I was like, let's just use this up. Really, really nice. Really liked where it was on my skin from rubbing it into my beard. It just absorbed into the skin really quickly. And then I did a little bit of diffusing, and I diffused some of my Amber Parfums, perfumes, Spa scent that I bought in Ibiza. And yeah, this is really nice. It's quite light, but it is very fresh, spa-like scent. So I kind of diffused some of that, and I'll probably move on to more autumnal scents to diffuse now over the near future. So that's what I've been working through the last month. So yes, I hope that was a bit of fun for you. Conscious of how long I've waffled on. I mean, it's probably nearly half an hour. Yeah, it's pretty much half an hour. So I need to go now, sort these out for recycling the bin and put away the stuff that needs to be put away. I then need to go and carry on packing for Lanzarote. So next month, or the end of this month, there will be a week out that I'm away. But I do still have quite a few things that I'm working my way through. So hopefully there will still be quite a few bits finished off this month as well. and slowly making way for other things coming. Because I know there are one or two of the new Christmas bricks that I would like. I don't particularly want the whole collection. So yes, there are only really one or two that I'm like, ooh, yes please. So yes, that's it from me. Not for this month because it's only the 1st of October, but certainly for the next couple of weeks. Don't think I have or will be placing an order anytime soon. So it may actually be that my next video is the end of this month, and if it is, look after yourselves for the next few weeks, and if it's not, I will just simply catch you when I'm back off holiday. So yeah, have a great, oh no, Sunday today, so no point saying have a great weekend, because by the time some of you watch this, we'll be into a fresh week. So yes, look after yourself, and I will catch you soon. Bye.